Yang successfully removed the greasiness and returned to his peak. The female supporting role is beautiful beyond measure and the supporting cast is strong. In recent years, male-oriented literature has been frequently adapted into TV series, bringing a rich visual feast to male-oriented fans. The special effects in the drama are becoming more and more exquisite, and each presentation is breathtaking, allowing the audience to immerse themselves in it and enjoy it. This year, there are many excellent male-oriented works, such as Death and Night Watchman and Shilongayan are ready to go. However, among the many works to be broadcast, the most anticipated one is the big IP The Immortal Cultivation biography. This work has already set off a craze in the field of online literature and games, and its film and television version finally made its debut this year, attracting much attention. The Immortal Cultivation biography on Yoko's hot list previously unveiled Yang's white-clothed fairy poster. Yang's exquisite face is amazing. If the greasiness is removed, it will be a perfect match with the image of the anime character. It is not clear whether his smile on the poster will bring us joy or surprise. The Immortal Cultivation of Immortal is a masterpiece of male immortal cultivation. Since it was serialized on the top online novel platform Kdian Chinese website, it has attracted much attention and has become more and more popular. Over the years, its derivative products have emerged in an endless stream, fully demonstrating the influence and popularity of the work. Yoko has finally taken a key step and comprehensively optimized and upgraded it. Such a large-scale production has a luxurious cast. In addition to Yang, there are also powerful actors such as Jin Chen, Wang Duo, Zhao Ziadang co-starring, Zhao Qing, Jin Jiayu, Liu Yan and others have also joined, and veteran actors such as Li Meiwen, Jin Shiji, and Jia Bing have added a lot of color to the series. The addition of familiar faces such as Yunger, Su Haikyo, and Che Baolo makes people full of expectations for this drama. The Immortal Cultivation of Immortal depicts the legendary journey of an ordinary person Hanley embarking on an extraordinary immortal cultivation road, from an unknown practitioner to a supreme being who shocked the world. The ups and downs along the way are enough to make people excited. Hanley was born in Wulagao, an unknown small village on the edge of Yu State. His family was not prominent, and he lived in poverty like many of his neighbors in the village. He suffered from malnutrition since childhood, with a plain face, dark skin, and thin body. He also had a rather simple name, called Erlangzi. As the fourth child in the family, he shouldered the burden of the family's livelihood, relying only on his father's meager income to support his family. His family was extremely poor and could hardly make ends meet. At a time when they were starving and cold, the Kixuan sect was recruiting new disciples, which was undoubtedly a great opportunity. Once selected, they would receive generous silver. Even if they were not selected, they would still receive rewards. The third uncle led Hanley, who was of the right age, to embark on the journey of the Kixuan sect, hoping that the trip would be worthwhile. Unexpectedly, Hanley showed amazing qualifications and possessed spiritual roots. Although they were 4 pseudo-spiritual roots and lacked gold, they were enough for him to gain a foothold in the Kixuan sect. Therefore, Hanley had to stay in the Kixuan sect to continue his studies. Dr. Mo, played by Jin Shiji, of the Kixuan sect sensed that his life was coming to an end, so he prepared for the rainy day and began to look for talented practitioners of Chongqing in the sect. When his skills were successful, he planned to seize his skills and prolong his life. Hanley was unlucky. He was chosen by Dr. Mo as a candidate to learn the skills and practice Chongqing. However, Hanley at that time was still immersed in self-congratulation, thinking that he had good luck. The deeper he practiced, the more he realized the gap between himself and others. Although he could practice, his qualifications were mediocre. He had no sect background, no wealth support, and no strong strength. A slight negligence could lead to his death. Therefore, Hanley summed up a unique survival wisdom: when encountering disputes, he would escape if he could, and avoid the edge if he couldn't escape. After all, things are unpredictable, and there are stronger people to deal with risks. Although Hanley knew that his qualifications were mediocre, he never slacked off in practice and always kept moving forward. He went through hardships, constantly looking for opportunities to practice, and finally reached the realm of the late stage of transformation. Afterwards, he bravely crossed the space node and successfully smuggled to the spirit world to continue pursuing a higher realm. The spirit world is filled with rich spiritual power, and there are endless resources for cultivation. He did not slack off at all, but doubled his hard work, fought fiercely with the enemy, repeatedly surpassed himself, and finally stepped onto the peak of Mahayana. successfully broke through the heavenly tribulation, climbed to the top of the fairy world, defeated Guhuajin, and achieved the supreme position of the fairy world. In the play, Nangongwan, played by Jin Chen, and Hanley are Taoist companions. When they first met, Nangongwan was already a master of Dan, while Hanley had only built a foundation. However, after countless hardships and trials, Hanley finally climbed to the top of the fairy world step by step and became a supreme generation. Despite the emotional entanglement between the two, Hanley's practice process is still the core of the novel, and the drama version also focuses on his career growth. Therefore, Yang acting skills are crucial, and I look forward to him bringing different surprises to the audience. A Mortal's Journey to Immortality has a gripping plot and a first-rate cast. It is bound to set off a craze and become a masterpiece that the audience is eyeing. Let us look forward to its wonderful presentation together.